Okay, older, bolder, 365 on the road. But where? Where are we on the road to? That is the question. It's a path to the unknown. You must go out and travel on the unknown roads. Right, Liz?
Yep.
Okay, Liz is following. Liz has got the 6 on me. We call that a military term. She got the 6. I got the 12. And we're approaching some kind of Portuguese village along the path here, along the coastline in Sagres. I hope I'm saying that correct. So let's see what this village is all about. Is it inhabited? Is it ancient? We're like Henry the Navigator. Remember, Henry the Navigator set up a school here of navigation back in the 1500s. And here we are, just a little landscape. And there it is, the lizard. Right, lizard? And this is what we do. The weather could not be better. I had a fleece jacket on, which I just took off. This is our final day here in the southernmost point in Sagres, in the Algarve. And tomorrow we'll be venturing to Porto on a bus. Big transportation push tomorrow. But here we come up to the village. And we will look for Portuguese tile mosaics. Okay, we're entering the village now. What was once a village. Maybe somebody lives here, maybe not. We're just gonna look around a little bit here, see what we see. It appears to have been abandoned. Looks like an old fishing net, see it? An old fishing net.
Oh, that's a big net there too.
Roof is collapsed. There's some roosters in there going down the path. Burst into that Spanish. Wow. This dates back some time. We did hear some roosters back there. Maybe some people still living here. I see some water lines. That was probably a garage of some sort.
Look, there's another path down.
Yeah, there's a path that goes down through there. Here's another house over here. Liz's exploration. Yeah, actually, we're not out here by ourselves. I see other Portuguese navigators out here. So, look at this place. I mean, look, Liz, this place was something else at some point. I mean, this is a pretty big little compound. You know what fascinates me is what happened here? Were they overrun by the Moors? Were they overrun by mortgage people who closed them down because they couldn't pay? Who knows? There's a big path here. Maybe the government took the property. I don't know. Look at this building. This is an art factory. We may go in there. No, we're not coming back this way. Never bypass something you can do now. Let's go in there. Imagine this is kind of what Ukraine looks like right now, but a lot worse, a lot more violent. This was a great beachfront property at one point. I don't think I can get up in there.
Be careful.
I'd like to. Hold the camera for a minute. On top.
I'll stay down.
Yeah.
I'll stay down.
I'm gonna film the art festival in here.
Okay.
The kids obviously have come in here and turned it into an art factory, but this was a house back in the day. It is now being taken over by nature. Oh, no smoking sign. Interesting. It's all been decorated. This was the living room, probably. One bedroom. There's another small bedroom. Tile roof has collapsed. It's all the tile roofing. And there's a third bedroom. I just don't know where the bathrooms were. This is probably a shower. I would imagine this was the bathroom and the shower in here. Yeah. Very interesting. Probably a youth hostel of some sort. How the hell do you get into this place? I don't see any steps that I can... Oh, here it is. I'm going to step down over here. Here's your front door right here. Here's the other compound. So, here's the side of it here. Looks kind of like the Alamo. But some history was made here at some point. Something went on here. So, you know, to me it's fascinating when you see these types of properties and buildings of what was the history here. This took some money here. This is on waterfront property here. Some of the best in the world. And now it is strictly an abandoned property. Distressed, you might say. Okay, we're back on the path and you can see the view from the abandoned house. And along this pathway that thousands of people have traveled here.
There used to be something here. Look at the brick broken away.
Yeah. Yeah, there was something there. Might have been a well,
Yeah.
a cistern.
Sorry.
Let's go out here on the point here. Oh, look at the marina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see. See. Oh, look at what we discovered. The old men and no teeth. Oh, look at this operation.
I will.
You will. You'll be shocked. Look at this. We had not walked down into this area. And you can see, for all my fishing buddies and family, you can drop your boat right here. This is the marina. Mike, you want to be a marina chief, this is the place for you. Bring your experiences here into Algarve, Sagres Marina.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Wow.
I'm going to stretch this out a little bit
Yeah.
so you can see the protected harbor. They have a protected harbor. There's a beach, couple beaches on the other side over there.
Can you come in a little bit? You're on edge.
And you see all the boats and everything. And then the road that goes up to the main road here. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, this is where the fresh fish we had last night come from, right in this area. You see your pots there as well. Just a small Portuguese fishing port. How wonderful. Right on the cliff here is an ancient Portuguese dwelling of some sort. They lived up here. You can see the foundations. Now this goes back a ways. I'm not even going to project how far it goes back, but this foundation, you can see the individual rooms or stores they had here, Liz, right? And when you go out throughout Europe, you will see a lot of history like this. And look at the archway, which is unique. Get in this archway, I'll take your picture. Look at this. Look at that archway. That's the old Roman architecture of the final arch that keeps it together. There are a lot of bugs in there.
Those are poppies again behind you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Liz is going up now to the arch, which is a great picture opportunity. And it's just unbelievable. Watch it, there's a bunch of bugs in there. Yeah. Look at her. The Portugal girl. Viva Portugal.
Viva Portugal.
Viva Portugal. Pretty flowers.
Poppies.
Yeah. I'm going to crawl up here on this rock.
I want to go to that end over here. Whoa.
Now I am going up on the arch. No, I'm not doing that.
Careful.
Careful. But look at this. These were multiple rooms. 1, 2, 3. There were rooms on that side. So this was a store of some sort or some kind of a dwelling.
Come here, babe. I'll show you something.
Okay.
Market for fish. And they got, you know, where they weigh the fish, they're blah, blah, blah. But most important, they have their own little restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
A little one with sails.
That's it, yeah.
See? Do pescaria. Pesca means fish.
Right there.
Portuguese
The
fish.
fish get pretty fresh up in town, but they probably don't get any fresher than that right there.
Yeah, they have it for people who want to come in and really experience.
Yeah. It's an awesome little place here. Yeah. And you can see these rock formations out in the middle. It's like a little island out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom out so you can see it a little bit better. And then back down to the seafood little restaurant here at the docks. Okay, we're back on the trail here again, and we're heading over here to the coastline. As it's not very far away here, probably another 100 meters, and look over the side of the cliff. And all of this is real close to our lodging here. I mean, this whole town is so small, you can walk pretty much anywhere because there are no Ubers here. I mean, to get an Uber here, if you come here, don't expect to get an Uber. You really need to probably rent a car if you don't have a lot of mobility. So that's something to keep in mind, is transportation. If you don't walk, you got a problem. There's a few buses in and out. There's really no bus service. There is a small taxi service, but the Uber thing is pretty much dead, and we'll tell you a story about that later. They do have these tour boat rides going out along the coast here. Did I get the guy? There he is. Let me get him on camera here. There he goes. He's got a bunch of turistas. He's taking him out as like rubber speedboat. Where the hell is he going? I don't know. He's going out. Oh, he's probably going out on the dolphin watch. They have dolphin, whale watch. More dolphin than anything. You know, the other thing, and I think, Liz, you'd agree with me. Since we have been here in Portugal, even in Lisbon and down here in Algarve, not many bugs. You see some flies. No. It's springtime. You see some bees, but you don't have a lot of pesky bugs that just kind of ruin your experience. We haven't experienced that yet. The humidity has been low, right? Right. It's not like you're sweating like if you're living in Florida where it's very humid. It's kind of dry, and it's always kind of have a breeze here. So it's really kind of ideal in that regard. There's enough to do here. I'd say I could come here for a month, hang out, especially in a hotel if I got a great rate, and just hang out here. I mean, it's really nice. Okay, we're back on the path again. You can see us, even on the path, you have a lot of rocks. If you're not watching, bam, down you're gonna go, okay? So, we're experienced hikers. Sort of. Yeah, right. Sort of. But see, here's the other interest. You see these like corn stalks. I mean, sometimes this is just an individual one. Look at the thing on the end. What is that, Liz?
A bud ready to flower.
And I think it's a corn stalk, but you see big kind of fields along some of the roads here with these corn stalks. I don't know if they're corn producing. They're just a non.
Wow, look. No, these are like a wow.
There's another one. Yeah. Okay, I know some of you are not into flowers, so enough. But we're going along the path here and up the ridge. Okay, now we have picked up a manufactured walkway here, which is really nice.
To view the cliff.
And it's taking us up the cliff here, and when we get there, we'll show you what's up here. Look at all the Spanish bannets around here. Now, they're pretty. Obviously, they've been touched by the winter. Some of this, you know, remember they're coming out of winter here, so some of these things have browned out, but these are big ones. Okay, final steps to the platform. And here is the platform. It's Point. I'll let you do the pronunciations. A sacred place. The cult to Saint Vincent was here. After the conquest of Lisbon to the Moors, the saint's relics were collected and transferred to Lisbon, making this saint the prominent saint of the city here. I'm sure nobody cares. But it's pretty interesting to me if you like history. There's Liz on the edge of the world. Viva Portugal! Liz feels more secure here with a railing, right? Mm-hmm. And this is main city Sagres. That is our hotel. This is the main city area, which is walkable. At least for us, it's walkable. And that's where all the surfers come together down there. There's a little restaurant down there. And of course, there's the fort. So, okay, we are going back down the path, and we're going to go to our hotel to freshen up a little bit before we go get a
beer.
A beer.
A bock or Sagres.
A bock. A super bock? Super bock. Laters. Good. Yeah. Nice. We fish.
mira.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
the fish. Big
Muy
ones.
bien.
Big ones. You're gonna now. Do you eat those or sell?
¿Usted los vende o los come? Comer.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you. And Liz loves the flowers. She's taking her pictures. So